Good morning and welcome. It's Uncle Phil, and you know what time it is. It's time for Uncle Phil's College Football TikTok Locks. This morning, we've got 3 great games, which is important because it's time for us to go on a heater. Every year, I have a weekend where I get blown out. We've already experienced that, but also I have a stretch in the time of the games where I go on a heater. I haven't had that yet. We're 14-14 on the year, so it's time to start the heater, and I think it starts today. So, Uncle Phil, where are we going first? I'm glad you asked. We're going to start off in Rice-Eccles Stadium, where Oregon's taking on Utah. And anybody else watch the Oregon-Washington game and go, I think the wrong team won? Yeah, me too. And I think Oregon is a dominant team, and I think they're going to prove it today, and especially since it's an early game. I know Utah's tough at home, but since it's an early game, it makes me lean Oregon, and I think Oregon will dominate this game. So I'm going to take Oregon -6.5 as my first pick. Uncle Phil, we love it. Where are we going next? Again, I'm glad you're asking. I'm glad you asked, and I love your enthusiasm. Well, the next place we're going is to the world's largest cocktail party, and we're seeing Florida take on Georgia. And in this case, Florida is +14.5, and I absolutely love that. And I'll tell you why. Georgia is not the same team defensively as they were last year, and offensively without Brock Bowers, they're not the same team offensively. Of course, without Stetson Bennett as well. Also, with Florida, the same reason we took South Carolina against Georgia earlier in the year, Georgia can't get a pass rush. They're 77th in the entire NCAA as far as generating a pass rush. Graham Mertz, quarterback of Florida, is better when he does not rush. The differences are stark. So we have an advantage there. Also, Georgia's vulnerable to the crossing routes, which I think Florida will exploit today. So we're taking Florida +14.5. Uncle Phil, we absolutely love it. I knew you would. So Uncle Phil, the bonus, you promised. Guys, always give you a bonus. And the bonus today is we're going down to the plains of Alabama. And we're watching Mississippi State take on Auburn. And I think a lot of people think that Mississippi State is better just because they beat an Arkansas team that offensively quit last week. They're not. Auburn -6.5 is the play, and that's what we're taking. Auburn -6.5 as your bonus. And guys, we're going to win today, and let's start the heater. As always, guys, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate your time. Appreciate the follow, and let's roll.